flight, I had a sweatsuit on. I said, they're going to kill me because I'm going to be late, but I got to put a suit on because I seen the dress code and I had to come respectful. I want to give a shout out to the overseer. I appreciate the opportunity. I love what you're doing. Finally get to connect. I had sent them an introduction. They didn't read it though, so I was kind of going to go off that. I was expecting this big, warm. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm actually an entrepreneur. I'm Philadelphia native. I'm 28 years old. I do marketing. I'm in entertainment, and I wrote a book. I'm an author. My book is notable. Cheating, Not Cheating. Looking at all y'all faces. I'm gonna explain it. Good brother over here, you said you got to. So before I even go into my spiel, I'm gonna start off with some questions because I want to see what y'all want to talk about. I want to see what y'all want to know. Y'all been here. I know we restless. I'm late. You know what I mean. So I want to see what y'all want to know. So you said you had a question, so I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah. So the book, I saw it on IG, and I was like, okay, what in the world? I was confused by the title. I was like, God, am I doing something wrong? So could you explain that, please?
Yeah, definitely. So, cheating, not cheating. Of course, the title is going to strike you. You know, I do marketing. You know what I mean. So, I figured I could have wrote a book on how to love, or how to properly do this. And I felt like it would have got skipped on the shelf. I buy books on titles, right? So, of course, I had to grab an attention grabber. But cheating, not cheating, and it's a factual statement because cheating is subjective and perspective based, right? So, how many people here are married? You know, we got any married couples? Or married? We got any people in a relationship? All right, we got any people that's single? We're single. I'm single. It's fine. We good. We all happy. That's all that matters. So just understanding, like, just to keep it brief, when I say perspective and subjective, everybody here has their own terms and boundaries as to what they consider to be cheating. I think because my book is not a relationship book. It's a book about communication and understanding. I think it's important for you to talk to your partner about what you deem to be cheating before y'all get together. So, boy, you feel like you're cheating on. No, that's fine. I got it. God wants me to speak, I guess, from here. So just understanding that, it's important to have those conversations in the beginning. Most of the time, people don't have those conversations. They just get into a relationship, but then they feel like they've been cheated on. They feel like something happened, and it's because they never communicated and never sought to understand the person they're dealing with. So the title might catch you off guard, cheating, not cheating. It is a factual statement, but it's just encouraging y'all to sit down with your partner before y'all get too deep in the bed, before y'all get too deep into each other, before everything, and kind of figure out who each other is, and say, well, what do you? Because how many people actually had that conversation before something happens? Right. We always start at the problem. I got a problem with this, or I got a problem with that. But the problem was I never talked about it. Right. You know what I mean? So even when you think about the law is the laws for a reason. They stated, you can find them, you can read that, so you know when you're breaking the law. A lot of times we get criticized and publicly and in our relationship for things that we didn't even know we was doing that were considered to be wrong in the eyes of our partner. So when we think about cheating, not cheating, just understand that it's not because everybody has their own definition of cheating. But I will say, if you break those rules, if you cross those boundaries, then you are cheating. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying there's no page in my book that justifies it. I'm not saying that it's okay, but I am saying that y'all should communicate and seek to understand each other. But that's that, you know what I mean? I'm a self-published author. I'm new. It was one of those ventures where I just kind of was like, you know what? I gotta do something different. I had multiple businesses. I'm gonna give y'all a backstory, brief backstory. If I get long-winded, somebody raise their hand and stop. From Philly, you know what I mean? I had a history in entertainment. I started off, I've been an entrepreneur since I was 7. I know that sounds crazy. I didn't even know what the word was. My second grade teacher told me, she said, you're gonna be an entrepreneur. I never had a job in my life, never, not once. I'm like, what is that? I'm 7 years old. She's like, you're gonna work for yourself. And I understand. The reason she said that is because when I used to catch the school bus to school at 7 years old, we wasn't allowed to go to the store. So me being defiant, I used to sneak off the school bus, go to the store. My mom would give me $5 every day. I would take that $5. And this one you could get chips for a quarter, sodas for a quarter, candy. I would take $2, I would get $1.50 whole, get a bag of chips and a soda. That was my lunch. Got $3 for me to invest and turn over a profit. So I would take it, I would buy $3 worth of junk, and I would sell it for 50 cents. So it used to be a line. We used to sit at 4 tables. I used to have all 4 of the tables because I would break my little friends off the ULA desk too. And there was a line at my desk every morning. So my teacher said, I see all this commotion over here, but like, what is it? What you got going on? And I just kept it, I was honest. I said, listen, I'm selling snacks. She said, why? I said, because I know that they don't have it. She said, how much you selling it for? I said, 50 cents. She said, what made you sell it for 50 cents? I said, because I took the risk of going to go get it and I could have got it. That's right. She was like, you're going to be an entrepreneur. And I appreciate her to this day because she could have shut me down. Right. And she didn't. Wow. She let me go. You know what I mean? And like, it's been consistent from that point on. So yeah, I ran into some hardships. I ran into a lot of failures. I failed way more than I succeeded. I don't even know if I'm successful yet. Like, y'all be like, oh, you did this shit like that. But for me, I still don't feel like it because I be looking forward to my failures. A lot of us fear failure. I look forward to it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's where the lessons are. That's where there's no growth with no adversity. You know what I mean? Like, when they say God gives his toughest battle to the strongest soldiers, like that's for real. Because what do we really learn when we get drove to the top of the mountain? How can you appreciate the journey? How can you appreciate the process? So I look forward to my failures. So through all of the endeavors of me failing from my failed hair salon, my failed hair company, and my failed restaurant that I tried, it was all successful because at the end of the day, I got the knowledge, I got the wisdom, I created resources. So now where I'm at, even it's really I fell forward. There's really no such thing as really failing because failure is just a mindset. It's just a mindset. So like I said, when I say I look forward to it, I know I'm gonna learn something. Like even if I come up here and I stumble on some words, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. Because I'm gonna learn something. Slow down, you're talking too fast. Like don't get too caught up in everybody that's looking at you. Just take your time. You know what I mean? I'm getting better as I go on because like I'm still nervous. I'm not gonna say act like I just got it, no, but I'm letting the words just kind of come to me and I'm just kind of flowing and I'm just kind of speaking. So just moving more in that direction. The reason I became an author is because I felt like I was blessed with the ability to communicate, and I also felt like I was blessed with the gift of understanding. Like I feel like I'm able to see problems and find solutions. So like it don't take me long. And it's been coming to me a lot in these last couple of weeks alone, where I just keep seeing posts about your gift is not for you. Not mine.
Talk here.
It's not mine. It's yours. You know what I mean? If I don't share these words, if I don't share these messages, then I'm almost going against what I was saying here to do. So, I'm blessed for being in this position right here from everything I've been through, coming from the streets. I'm flat out from the streets. Y'all see me in this suit now, I really know how to tie a tie. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I come from a background where most people don't transition the way I did. So just being a beacon of light, lead by example. And I'm not rushing my process. I'm not rushing my transition because I didn't come here overnight. It took my mom 9.5 months to put me here. So how fast do I think that I'm going to be able to, and I was hard conditioned for 25 years. Me breaking out of those conditioned ways and putting myself in more receptive places where the energy is being reciprocated and people is encouraging. And now I'm taking that energy and I'm taking it to the people who lost like I would love. Now, if I stay here and just get it from y'all, then who's going to go give it back to the people that I left? You know what I mean? So I'm making sure that I do that. So me being an author was about my legacy. I said, you know what? I can't reach 1 million people at once. I'm just one person. But if I put this book out, it got the potential to reach 1 million people to where though it can fix somebody's relationship. So many people say my book has changed their life. When I wrote it, I didn't know I wanted to, but I didn't actually know what that feeling would feel like. You know what I mean? So to know that I'm leaving a piece of literacy behind for people to read for the rest of eternity. Like this book is going to be around forever. I just thought that was something that, like, why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? So just to tap into me being an author. As far as me being an entrepreneur, I got a marketing company. It's called First Step Marketing. We aid and assist businesses. We build brands. You know, we do PR. You know, pretty much a lot of the things that the young lady was saying that they do. Definitely want to connect with y'all. Most definitely. I just started a transportation company in Atlanta. I just moved to Atlanta. So. The reason I'm excited about this business is because this is my first time doing real business. Now, I was doing business, I had LLCs and all that, but like I'm gonna be honest, like this is the business that I took every proper step. Like, you know, I'm not trying to do no type of finessing or you know what the IRS said I got a report for a couple years. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Now I'm doing everything correct now. And I'm taking my time. And this is the first time in my life where I can see my future. I come from a life of where though, even though I was doing a lot, I was kind of just going with the flow. I wasn't really allowing myself to be guided into a direction. So I feel like within the next 5 to 7 years, I'm going to be where I want to be. Even though where I'm supposed to be right now, I still got my sights forward on where I want to be and what I want to do. So for anybody that's out here, I'm going to tell y'all this, right? I created something called the GPS. It's like, who knows what the GPS is? Because I didn't create the one that's on your phone, but it's simple. The GPS I created is the life GPS. It's your goals, your plans, and your strategies. You set goals, create plans, and strategize accordingly. You're going to get wherever you want to go. Let me tell y'all what's even more different about the GPS, right? Some of y'all might live together, but most of us don't. I know we all live in different locations, right? We would all take out our phone right now and put in our address from here to go home. We will all arrive at a different time. You know what I mean? But nobody's around the time is wrong. Y'all might start together, but y'all might not end together. And that's fine because where you going is where you going. If somebody get there before you, they might have just lived closer than you did, and their success came on the soon.
Come on,
I just want to share that with y'all, let y'all know. Yes, sir. Not long, right on time. Mr. Brownlee, I appreciate the opportunity. Happy birthday to you. The Wolf has spoken. That's me.